Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Kissy. So I already started with the board because I don't want to take up too much of your time, and I wanted to just go right into this reading. There are a few things, however, before I begin. The first thing is thank you to all the new subscribers. I can't say that word. Subscribers. Thank you so much, because I am seeing the growth in my channel and I do appreciate it, whether it's, you know, legit or algorithm, whatever, I don't know. But I do see progress and it is motivating. So, okay, sorry, I saw something on my phone. All right, so, okay. There's a lot of energy, a lot of creative energy, okay? So I'm trying to think, I'm trying to backtrack, like where do I want to begin with all the information that's flooded through. It's like I had a train of thought that just kind of like, all right, now here you are with all this information. So let's try to put it together, okay? All right, so there's an energy of pain associated with Scorpio. We are in Scorpio season, so let's call it just Pluto, Mars. I would say the combination of both, because it has both Mars and Pluto energies in the archetype. It's basically associating pain with vulnerability, meaning how you're going to be changed by a vulnerable experience shared. In other words, in those moments, a dynamic shift occurs when two individuals come together in a very intimate and very vulnerable moment. Vulnerability can manifest in anything, you know, just crying can be vulnerable for someone in a certain moment. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's a vulnerable moment, and it's a pain that's attached, but it's how one responds to that pain. And then what's attached to this Mars-Pluto energy is the sexual connection that you may have with someone. Vulnerability and sexuality coming together in a very passionate way, cautiously, hopefully, without disrupting too much of their sense of self. And I guess I'll say it the way it came out. Came out like a book. So it's called I Want You to F My Pain Away. But it turns into like a practice, like a yogic, tantric practice to heal pain. But the pain, as it's being healed, is being healed through the sexual energy via the motion of the body's form, but transmuting the program of the pain and fueling it into the power of the warrior, god or goddess. And it becomes very, it could be tribal, it could be, but it's very tantric. And it's very vulnerable because it exposes the pain, and then it allows the pain to be transformed into this very sensual experience of not allowing that passion to be thwarted or diminished from the embarrassment of the vulnerability, or the shame of the vulnerability, or the just self-consciousness of the vulnerability. It could be just sobbing in tears and feeling very like you lose your mojo. It's like when you lose your mojo, it's kind of difficult to be like, back into, that passion mode. And that moment of how you handle that, how loving that space can be. How love is expressed in that moment of vulnerability is going to determine whether or not the sexual experience is enhanced, or whether the sexual experience is disrupted and thwarted or burnt out in some way. Did that make sense? Okay. There was more. Okay. So I said it came out like a book, right? So it's like, there was another part of this. Hold that thought. I'm trying to remember, because there's like, the music. Divine feminine. Divine masculine. No Ordinary Love by Sade. That song, This Is No Ordinary Love, is the theme song for that moment of that vulnerable connection. It's the moment where you see each other's soul. It's a moment where you become more attracted by the vulnerability than repelled. I know that might sound judgmental. It's not trying to be judgmental. Vulnerability is not fun. Awkward. So how we handle it is what makes it kind of like erotic. It can turn very, it's like controlled. It's controlled passion, okay? And I guess that's what 50 Shades of Grey was trying to convey in their story. It's controlling passions, but it's not supposed to be like, I'm this damaged person, but it's like you have like certain pains, certain vulnerabilities, or certain, emotions that just trapped emotions can come out in the most, unlikely of times or places. You don't know when a vulnerable moment is going to like get the best of you. So I guess that's that. But no, that's not that. Okay, so that was the song No Ordinary Love. And then there's the one Call Out My Name by what's his name? The Weeknd. I think it was him. I don't know, but I think it's him. I think he's the same guy that sang for 50 Shades of Grey. Anyways, that would be like the climax scene for this energy. That song, Call Out My Name. All right, whatever. It's almost like that would be the part where you realize that's like the climax scene of the energy, where the pattern shifts from the toxic, where the separation that comes from the toxicity of the dynamic, okay, it's like the reflectiveness that's coming from the separation. I'm seeing like a guy in the rain, you know, in the nighttime, and he's just like, he's looking back, like leaving. It looks like he's leaving in shame, like, I'm leaving forever, I'm never coming back. But in his mind, he's thinking, call out my name, like it's like he's remembering, he's thinking about all the passionate moments, all the things that were experienced. And then you'll have that moment of what does it lead to, like when the transformation happens. What does it when she finally does call out his name, for example. It's like that moment, that it's like we didn't get to the end of the book, obviously, right? It was left at, that's where this scene, this energy is coming from, or feels like. It feels like I was shown both perspectives, so to speak, of the dynamic. I don't know if there's more to add to that other than the music that was put in form of the energetic storyline, I guess you could say. I don't know if there's anything else to add to that. Yes, there is. George Michael's song, Kissing a Fool. It's as if someone is feeling, someone feels betrayed, fooled me with the tears in your eyes, covered me with kisses and lies. So bye, and please don't take my heart. You are far. I'm never gonna be your star. I'll pick up the pieces and mend my heart. Maybe I'll be strong enough. I don't know where to start, but I'll never find peace of mind till you listen. Till I listen to my heart. People, you can never change the way they feel. Better let them do just what they will, for they will. If you let them steal your heart. They'll always make a lover feel a fool, but you knew I loved you. But remember this, every other kiss that you ever give, long as we both live, when you need a hand of another man, when you really can't surrender with, I will wait for you like I always do. There's something there that can't compare with any other. Okay. You are far. When I could have been your star, you listened to people who scared you to death, and from my heart, strange that you were strong enough to even make a start. Oh my goodness. Someone is feeling betrayed. That's what it's like, isn't it? Very dramatic. I love it. The dramas of life are so revealing. One more thing let me talk about. There is a group of individuals, young, children-minded, that may not have agreed with your way. In some ways, your ways were harsh, or maybe intrusive, or maybe, like if you were crossing boundaries of some sort, or disrespecting rules of some sort. They understood recently, by experiencing something quite similar to what they were putting you through, and what they were putting you through, to them didn't seem like a big deal. To them it seemed like they didn't even think or consider any effects on you, how they were dealing with you, until this occurs. And when that occurs, they remember, oh my God, this is exactly what they were saying, or this is exactly what they were talking about. So They're so shameless too, and it's so cute because they'll call you and be like, let me tell you what's going on, because they're in that. No, they're not coming to you like that. They're not coming to you all like it's gossip. No, they're coming to you like freaking out because they don't know how to handle what they're going through, and what they're going through really is messing with them in the moment. It has them in a certain panic or fear. And how you handle it for them allows them to ease into the situation and just do what they got to do. And all of a sudden, the circumstances just change. And the thing that had them all riled up suddenly subsides. A solution, a response. They got their anxiety calmed. But had you not walked them through that, had you not supported that anxiety or that level of panic, because it was worthy of a panic. This is something like suddenly, like something, a shift in a pattern that's not normal, to the point of like you gotta have a concern in mind, a certain concern. And it's like, wait a second, I don't know what's going on here, and there's a panic. So you help this person calm that panic, and then a resolution or a something to ease that panic, like figuring out or communicating with the person, whatever it is that they needed to calm themselves, came about, and that feeling of relief that they felt really was a moment that their perspective shifted in regards to how they handled you in some way. It's good. I think that's a good idea. Why am I even shuffling cards? Like, I already set it up. Okay, guys? I am feeling another energy. One moment, please. I guess not. All right. Let's begin, please. Let's begin. We have Aries. No, I said we were going to do. I didn't say it to you guys. Before I did it, we're going to do planets for the figures today, as opposed to the zodiac signs. We're going to interpret it with the planets associated to the zodiacs. So, we have Mars and Venus here in the first house, in the study. Relationship, commitment, engaged, just married. So this is this could be a Cancerian energy or an Aries energy, because it's in the first house. Dr. Orchid is Cancer. That apparently might be committing to a partnership, or engaged, or in a relationship, just got married. So, congratulations. Let's go back. So Mars and Venus. Mars right now is in Cancer. So we have Cancer energy here with Mars. This is you see, I can be so airheaded sometimes. This is exactly what I was just talking about. The vulnerability with the passion. But then the love that's expressed in that moment is what makes the relationship a passionate one. I like that. I'm going to just intact. In the ballroom, we have, all right, the candlestick. This partnership is extremely loving, or it has a wide range of emotional connection. Like your connection is some might consider it extreme. Your highs are high and your lows are lows with each other. Oh my God. No ordinary love. Roswell. And the candlestick is partnership. Okay? Again, a Libra energy. Could be two Libra energies here. So the Venus energy, this is, again, no ordinary love. This is beyond. Okay. There's something to be said about carrying your own weight. The ability that you have to carry your own weight is what allows you to carry weight beyond your form or beyond your beyond your form. I guess you have to be able to carry your own weight before you can try to carry anything else. You get it? Like, you can't, you just have to. So this is what Max and Liz, this relationship feels like. It wasn't just that he loved her. It wasn't just that he could take care of her. He had extraordinary, there was like an extraordinary love beyond the physical that he was able to carry with her, or that their love, their connection together, her and him, it was beyond them. It wasn't just an individual. This was now interplanetary. This was now considering alien energy, like very, beyond the veil energies, beyond the veil. I got that from Game of Thrones. I've been watching Game of Thrones. Beyond the veil. Okay, so you understand what I mean, right? This is like, let's see, how does it go? Didn't I tell you what I believe? Didn't I say that a love like that won't last? Something like that. I don't know. I have to like really look at the lyrics, but it's like this, their connection is so tender. It's very, it's beyond human. I really can say that for real. Beyond human would be beyond the ego. Beyond the ego of the individual, where they can actually care for you. Because they care for themselves, they can care for you. That's what it feels like. I know. What a foreign concept. Oh, there's more. There's so much more. Okay. You may be coming into an understanding how to care for your divine partner. It's not that you don't care, but it's how do you care for them specifically? How do you care for them in the way that they understand that you love them? Love language isn't about, I'm going to love you my way, even if it hurts you, or I'm going to love you my way, even if it's not to your benefit. No, I'm going to love you as you wish, but not just as you wish. It's, I'm going to love you as you are. I'm going to love you as you will. it's like, that's it. So that's the energy there, guys. Okay. We have the gun. The gun. A lot of synchronicities. You might be getting a lot of synchronicities, or things feel like they're lined up. Conciencia, conscious. Ooh, 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 ooh. Confirmation. Okay. So it seems like la conciencia me dice que no debo olvidar. Someone's in conflict with their home, or who they consider home. There's a lot of back and forth in terms of communication, but it's like it could just be somebody battling with themselves in regards to loving you. Maybe it has to do with their environment. Maybe it has to do with their heritage, their past, their lineage, their mother. I don't know, because it's like it's like double 4 also. So there's there's like this thing of double stability, or maybe this person's just like doubled down. I feel like that way. Like maybe they're just like, I'm really trying to see, like, because Dr. Orchid is giving the side eye all the way over there to that conscious, like, Okay, I feel like there's two family lines. Two family lines in a neighborhood. I feel like your person can be very stable, and they might be feeling that maybe they need a change, that things just might feel stagnant. Maybe it's like, it's not to say that stability isn't good, but maybe spontaneity is necessary of some sort, or some kind of like some truth being told of something being a little bit stagnant. Okay. I was a little bit gun shy seeing these, not because of these guns, but that's what this is reminding me of. I was feeling gun shy about speaking up on something, but then it was like I forgot about it. Now I see the gun, and it reminded me, and now I think I should talk about it. Okay. This masculine, or these masculines, divine feminine, they could not, I don't know that, okay. How you drive them crazy, they know already. It's not that they can't handle you, but for some reason, they're withholding their desire. And it's very deep, and I'll tell you why. They're doing this because they know as you come together in that connection, it is so powerful. I can't describe this right now. I don't want to. I can, but I don't want to. I'm moving forward with this conversation. We have Professor Plum, a Gemini, is resting at home, and they're very, very well committed in a partnership. They have a connection that they feel very comfortable with. They feel like they can rest. They can be at ease. They enjoy watching you do what you do and the way that you do it. And this is at home. Okay? And I think that's what that conscious thing is about. It's like the instinct versus the self-control, not letting themselves get carried away, because you really entice their instincts. So it's like a battle in their conscious, because for some reason, maybe they have some judgment of self-restraint, like they have to restrain themselves somehow. Okay. So we have the truth in the 5th house. The defense and Miss Peacock, perfect. We have a Leo energy. Oh. Okay, we haven't had any other characters other than Mars and Venus, right? So far. Everything else, yes, okay. So, the defense states that the passion is true. Listen, I'm just going to say how it's coming through. Maybe this person has like a very vibrant personality, or maybe this person is just someone that's extremely passionate about their connection with you, about their love for you. Is that their defense? I don't know, but it's like, I just saw like in a courthouse, the defense states that the passion is true. Okay, that's it. Wait, was there something else? No, there was not something else about that. Okay, Mercury and Neptune and Jupiter in the 6th house, the billiard room. I swear it. Synchronicities in the billiard room. You see, now I'm mad that I didn't do this in front of you, because I know it's going to be like, yeah, well, no, I was not. Maybe because I was so in my own zone, doing what I do, undistracted. The synchronicities were just like lined up. Archangel Uriel. Wisdom, prophecy. Mercury, Neptune, Jupiter. I feel like that you're receiving this information of higher wisdom in what you do in your routine, in how maybe you've healed your mind, and what do we mean by healed your mind? It's like taking control back of your mind, being able to not allow the external reality or the illusion of realities to keep you from seeing the truth of things as they are, and to allow yourself to really be present with the wisdom of your own knowing. So we're talking about the tantric and the healing energies that brings this Mars and Venus. It's like it's combining it's the pain. Okay, let's go back to the pain, because this energy is all about your physical body. It's Earth, it's ruled by Virgo. It's about your routines, it's about your patterns, it's about your health. So let's dive deeper into it, okay? And it's coming out twice. So it's letting me know. So it could be maybe because it is a Virgo person, or the Virgo energy is really being highlighted. But however you see it, it's showing that it is balanced and it is healthy. And the reason is transmuting the energies of your day-to-day routines and finding the natural sensual rhythm of you and applying it in your routine in ways that heal your pain. And it could be physical, it could be emotional, it could be mental. You know, pain can manifest in different ways. But we're not focusing on pain, we're focused on the healing that came through the transmutation of the pain by allowing one's vulnerabilities not to keep ourselves from our passions, and finding ways to kind of make that vulnerability beautiful somehow and create something so like delicious out of it that it works, it heals. It doesn't just heal you, it heals your environment, it heals your connections, it heals your space, it heals everything. It's the love that's put into the pain, the wisdom of understanding it and allowing it to work its way through you. This is getting deep. Oh, Lord. What else? Where we at? Okay. We have Saturn. Okay, Saturn. Let me stop playing. We have Saturn and the moon in the 7th house. Partnerships. Saturn and the moon in a partnership. A walk on the beach with Solicitor Peacock. This is Aquarius energy. So, all right, let's get a little deeper with the walk on the beach. It's not so literal. When you're walking on the beach, you're no longer in your emotions. Okay? You're in a structure. It might be like sand, not a very solid structure, right? So you could be in some connection with it could be a friend, some partnership that's not on solid structure. It's like on the beach, on the sand, sandy structure, or an emotional structure that isn't quite, it's not in the water. In other words, you're not in your feelings about it. You're on your feet, you're standing, but you're on the sand. It's almost though, this is what I can tell you from walking on sand. I love how it feels on my feet. And by that I mean, I'm not talking about the heat or the sandy grains or whatever. I'm talking about the way it conforms to your feet in certain ways. I guess it would depend on which part you're walking, like how much moisture is on the sand. However, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. There's something about walking on sand that just feels so like you're at one with the earth. It's a rhythm, and perhaps this partnership, it's not like it's structured hard in a way that it's like unmovable. It has a way that you can flow freely. I really like that. Can we just leave it there? Yes. Okay. We have in the hall bath rituals. Oh my God, I promise you I could not make this stuff up, but I swear I am going to do this with you live. Like, I'm going to have to, because This is just too much. I mean, what a coincidence. 8th house, Scorpio, bath rituals, sex. I'll leave it there for you to marinate. A lot of passion. This connection has such a intensity. And I don't want to say it's not necessarily a cult because it's wrong or bad. It's love. It's intimate. And it's frequent. And it's abundant. And it's wealthy. And it's healthy. And it's private. And nobody's business. Boundaries within your sexual encounters with your partner. Boundaries from the outside world. This is commitment in the sexual connection. This is union, connection. This is nobody's messing with what we got here. Nobody's interfering with our connection. This is creation at its best. Remember, I think I said it, was it yesterday, like being in a bubble? Did I even say that? Or did I think it only? You know how many times I just think something and that I didn't actually say? I'm like, I said it. And then I had that moment where I knew I said it, but it didn't. Okay, I know. It sounds, but it's true. Okay. So, I think we can move on. I think that was a clear picture. This reading has turned into a very spicy kind of vibe, right? So, we have the lounge in the lounge. The weather, look, the synchronicities yet again, and the lead pipe. Okay. The weather, the lounge, Sagittarius, and travel could be abundant. You might be traveling to see a Sagittarius, or you might be traveling with a Sagittarius. Something about the weather, be mindful. You might be getting, or you might receive some insight as to I need clarification on that one, for real, for real. Let's try these, okay. Short-term travel. Could be a Gemini that you're traveling with or for. Meaning, like, to see. But again, the weather. It's not giving me too much. This is a partnership, a commitment. You're committed to this person. You might be traveling to see this person, but there's something to do with the weather. And it feels like it's short distance travel, okay? It's not going to be long distance, but there is something to do with the weather. Maybe you're going in the winter. But a home? Maybe your home weather. You're gonna, okay. I feel like you might get some kind of message via a dream or something like that. In regards to a home, and I think that's a separate matter from what we were talking about. That's like a side note. But this right here is, yeah, very likely a travel arrangement that you're making, and it might be in the winter time. I mean, a lot of people travel during the holidays, right? But this might be a more significant travel. Like, this is not something usual or something that you're... This is a rare occasion kind of thing. Or it's just unusual. And it's not negative. It's like an unexpected, you know, invitation to a place that you haven't been before. But it doesn't feel like it's, I would say that it's within the United States, within a couple of hours of, and I'm saying that for me, but wherever you might be. But it's within your country. You know, it could just be a couple of cities away or something like that. Or states away even. That, to me, short distance is within your own country. Anything within your country would be considered short distance. Long distance is when you go from one country to another. So, okay. So, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. Okay, 10th house, we have Sagittarius. Oh, no, we said this is Jupiter. This is Jupiter energy. Or Mercury. Okay. In the 10th house, positive vibes, charge. And then it says revolver. So you might be getting a lot of positive vibes in the home, actually. And maybe you work from home, but it's being charged with positive vibes. Jupiter's abundance, maybe through changing your mind about something, changing your mind into positive energy, charging charging your home with positive energy. But it's in the 10th house, or maybe you're known for my refrigerator's talking. Maybe you have positive vibes. I mean, this could just be amongst the people that know you, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, you know, they're a pretty positive person, you know, upbeat, vibing, lively. For some reason, it's like the positive vibes of your home are going to be charged, like very like vibrant, very blessed, very abundant. And it's somehow going to they're going to I don't know, it's like these are people that you know are going to maybe visit you somehow, or if they visit you, they're going to be like, wow, you know, they love the vibe, the energy, something about the vibe and the energy of the home. Okay. I'm not going to think too hard about it, because, I mean, it could just be some, you know, some energetic vibe you give off or something weird like that, you know? But anywho, so there's a group that is studying what you can do, and they want you to put your back into it. We have Uranus energies. So very innovative ideas that you have. They are observing, and by they is a certain group of individuals that are interested in what you're promoting or in what you're the things that you value, the things that you love. This is also the sun energy, your positive energies, your firepower, your passion, maybe your zest for life, you know? My joie de vivir, I don't know how to say it, joie de vivir, I don't know. My French is not so good no more. Baby. Ooh. Venus or Mars, once again, could be having a baby. So this is going to be a very passionate connection. You could be, I feel like it's manifesting with the dagger. The dagger is communication. A baby is manifesting. It's like putting, speaking it into existence. Listen, hold that thought. Hold that thought. What are we talking about here? Who's having a baby? Somebody's planning on having a baby? Inconceivable. I'm kidding. If it's not an actual, if this dynamic doesn't create an actual child, you're going to create something together that is amazing. That is going to bring so much life to your partnership. That's going to bring so much joy, so much wealth, so much abundance, so much security, so much loyalty. Oof. And the passion, yummy. The passion is real. Passion is sincere. The words are going to dissolve into nothingness because it's going to be instinctual. That's all, folks. I'm going to leave it right there. Bye.